right, so back down in the garage, gonna get going on some more stuff here. I think my plans for the day are gonna be the center console. I wanna get the glove box out, like the lower, get the glove box out, get this lower trim out underneath the dash. Do have my drift switches here, so I'm gonna need to figure that out. Maybe put some disconnects in the wires. I'd like to work up and also take the whole center console out, so I'm gonna need to do something with that. And potentially look into these, see if I need to take the dash out for that. In the last video, we got, I mean, you guys would have seen we got the curtain airbags out, the whole roof liners out, and the rear quarter plastics are out. I'm debating on taking this bar out. I don't know if it can stay in there while we're welding it all together, but it looks to be pretty simple to remove, so I'll probably save that until the very last minute, because I don't know, I'm probably thinking weird, but I feel like that's holding whatever shape the, you know, holds the chassis in whatever shape it's in, so it's probably good to leave it for now until I know I need to take it out. So we're just gonna pop off these panels here. They just kind of pull off. Down here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 clips that are in there, and they are metal, so they're pretty strong. We'll pop off the other side. I'm gonna take off the shift boot real quick. That's my no, this uses screws. Okay, and then as well, normally screws back here, but I don't have those in. I'm just gonna pull up my cup holder real quick. Hopefully, I was smart and made this disconnectable. So I used a guitar switch for my fan switch. I think it's kind of funny. And this is a switch for a Telecaster. Okay, there's my drift switch. Alright, so there is the switches, cup holder. Now I should be able to take out this center console. I think the only wiring harness that's in here is for the cigarette lighter. Wonderful. Let's go. Get that out of there. Don't need that for a little while. I'm gonna work on this glove box here. Mine, I kind of took off. There's like little cables that are on each side. I've taken those off, and now I believe mine just kind of pops off. Remember, there'll be 4 screws on the top here. Remove those, and this should pop right off. I believe as well we have the cigarette lighter that we're going to need to disconnect as well. There it is. When I had pulled the glove box off, you guys might have heard that pop. It kind of popped it off of the clips. So now we have a wiring harness on here. Honestly, like some of this stuff I have no idea what this is. This box right here, couldn't tell you. I did, looks like I did, yeah, that's right. I used the cigarette lighter for power to power up the AEM gauge, I think. That was on there. That shouldn't have been that hard to remove. I had to like pry that connector off. All right, so kind of approaching the point of the project where I just want to get this seat out. It would be so much easier to work on this car, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. All right, seat's out now. Gives me a whole lot more room to maneuver in here and get things done. So what I'm gonna do, start getting this center console out, like the radio and the fun stuff. So if I could just drive it over the shop like this without the seat in it. That would be actually really convenient. So yeah, just emptied the reservoir for the handbrake. So there's 2 screws at the bottom, and then that pops right out. Push out this button. There's the start button. Yeah. Okay. And just pop that up. Okay. There is that. I think there is, what is it? It is 1, 2, actually it looks like, yeah, 2 screws hold the radio in, and then there's 4 more screws that hold the rest of it in. I'm gonna undo the top 2. Wow, this whole thing is fucked up. Damn. It must be from the brake fluid. Oh man. Yeah, so like my whole center console is pretty messed up. All right, well, we got that off. Probably got to take this e-brake out. Slowly but surely getting the handbrake out. I just took the handle off, kind of sorted through most of the wiring, started labeling it, you know, for like the radio and all the crap. I've noticed a decent amount of brake fluid that's been leaking, and I'm not super fond of that, so I'm gonna try to, well, I'm probably gonna have to take the handbrake out anyways to get the carpet up, but oh, that's not great. Might need to get a new Willwood setup. But yeah. Also get a good look at all this stuff. I think pretty much just got to get the dash out now. Carpet, it's gonna come up as well, but this handbrake setup has definitely been leaking. I squished a lot of the brake fluid out of the boot here. But yeah, there's some brake fluid leaking. Not exactly sure where from, but I might need to get another one of these because I do not want that getting all over the car, because yeah, brake fluid's kind of nasty and it's very bad for metal. So we might even upgrade entirely from this. Like, I already have lines and stuff, so I might get a different setup. I don't know. I already got the bracket here, but this makes me want to take it all apart and like sandblast it. You can see it's wrinkling up the powder coat and getting down to the bare metal. It's really bad. So I gotta address that. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the handbrake plate off. You can see that's actually down to bare metal right there. Gonna get that off so I can get the carpet off. Yeah, that took a little bit of persuasion. Yeah, that's the underside of it. That's from all the brake fluid eating away at the plate, or at least the paint. So I'm kind of glad I'm getting this out. All right, so now we're gonna get to removing the A-pillars. Let's pop these out. Figured it out this morning what's going on here. But yeah, there is that plastic clip there right in the middle of the screen. It has like a piece of plastic that's going into the A-pillar, and it kind of pivots in and out. That piece is keeping us from pulling that, so I'm not sure the proper way to do it, but we're just gonna trim the tip of it off, because like it will still clip on. That's very unnecessary. So we are gonna just trim that and it should come out. Okay, so that is now clipped off, and we still have our little tab here. So hoping, oh yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote right there. Okay, on the other side of that, there's like a little hook. So we got it out, we'll get the other side out. And also, actually, there is a wiring clip here that we can remove. There we go. So there's the electrical connector for the whole sun visor. Probably take that out too eventually when I don't need something to hang from, but I don't see myself using this whole harness here. I'll hang on to it, but... All right, so again, much farther along than we were before. Got the seat out, got the whole center console out basically. Just got the dash here now. Went through, started doing all of the labeling for the cables that I know I'm gonna be using and, you know, want to know what they are. Took out the handbrake, And you know, that's leaking, so we'll see what I do about that. But yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll kind of do some more stuff. I'm pretty content with where I'm at right now. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm pretty pumped where I'm at right now. I guess that would be the end of the video. Unless I think of something else to put in here. Hello, sir. This is Panda. If you guys have made it this far in the video, type Panda. Cool. Hope you guys had a nice time watching the video or whatever. Have a nice night, day, wherever you are, and hope to catch you in the next one. Peace out.